Say you just got off of work and you're ready to go home and have some dinner. Now, you have two options in front of you. Option A, you could go home, prepare a home cooked meal, or option B, you could go ahead and get some fast food. Personally, I would prefer getting the home cooked meal just because it tastes a little better and most of the time it will be healthier compared to the fast food option. Now, let's throw in another factor. Let's say that you just got off a 12-hour shift. Now, which one do you want to do? Now I'm leaning more towards the fast food just because it's easier and less time consuming. And I'm already tired, so I don't want to go home and prepare a meal if I'm already tired to begin with. Now, this is just one situation. There are many other situations that we find ourselves very often. A similar one would be that when we arrive to work, we'd either have the option to take the elevator up to the floor, up to the office where we're at, or take the stairs. Obviously, the elevator is going to be the more easier one compared to the stairs, since walking up 3 flights of stairs can be a little tiring and also time consuming, especially if we're in a rush to get to work. Now, there are a lot of other situations that we find ourselves in like that, and we often go with the easier one, the fast food, the elevator, just because it is easier, it's less time consuming, and it's easily done compared to the other one. But taking the stairs is good, it's healthy. It is a form of exercise. And exercise is a need, it's something that your body kind of wants, and it's something that America is lacking in, that they don't give their body enough attention, enough exercise in order to be healthy. For example, did you know that exercise can help lower the chances of you getting type 2 diabetes? Or the fact that it helps prevent cancer. And cancer is the #2 leading cause of death here in America. And obviously, simple exercise just strengthens the heart in general. Now, I would like to show you that we are in need of exercise and that it is very beneficial. I would like to tell you not how to exercise, but hopefully just to encourage you to become a little more active. So, according to the Livestrong website, in an article that they had published, it states that the New York State Department of Health reports approximately 35% of heart disease mortality is due to physical inactivity. So, I switch the slide. So, according to their website, that most of the people that are dying because of, that have heart disease, 35% of them is due to physical inactivity, which is a little over a third of the people that died from heart disease, just in the state of New York. Now, imagine if we applied that statistic worldwide. How many people are dying every year due to a lack of exercise? Now, exercising is good for you. So obviously not exercising is going to be bad for you, and it could also lead to many other problems. Cardiovascular disease is something that can happen due to someone not being physically active. Your heart muscle is the most important muscle that you have within your body, so why wouldn't we want to treat it how we would want to be treated ourselves? In fact, the American Heart Association recommends that we get about 30 to 60 minutes of aerobic exercise 3 or 4 times a week. That way we are giving enough oxygen to our muscles. Could you imagine not giving our muscles enough oxygen or the fundamentals that they need in order to function properly how they are? Now, another effect that could happen from not being physically inactive is obesity. Obesity is a very big problem, and when you're obese, it could lead to a higher chance of heart disease. It could lead to high blood pressure. It could lead to high cholesterol. And ultimately, it could lead to you having diabetes. And diabetes is a very serious thing that some people just don't take it as serious as they should. They just rub it off and just ignore it. But if not taking the appropriate measures, diabetes could ultimately lead to your death. So that's just a big problem that we have, and the simple solution is exercise. So let's talk about that. Exercise. Let's talk about the benefits that come from a simple exercise. So according to Mayo Clinic, they say that exercise benefits every part of your body. It helps you feel better, have more energy, and contributes to your life expectancy. Not only that, but when you exercise, you release endorphins throughout your entire body, which, if you don't know, that it is just a chemical reaction that makes you feel a little happier. Not only that, but you'll feel more confident. You'll feel more healthy. And if you keep exercising and have a normal routine, you might even end up becoming a little more defined and feel more confident physically. Another beneficial thing that comes from exercising, it is a great source of relieving stress. Personally, I can relate to the fact that it is a great stress reliever, that whenever I go to the gym, I can just pour out whatever I'm feeling due to a lot of stress into my workout, and it'll just calm me down, and it'll give me the energy that I need for that current workout. So, just like any solution, there may be problems that come with it. There are difficulties. We all know that working out is not easy, that sometimes we may not have the motivation that we need, or we don't see the results within our body after working out a couple of weeks. But we have to give it time. It's not going to happen straight overnight. Or simply you just don't know how to work out or how to do a simple exercise, and a little bit of research online could help with that. Or maybe you don't have time. Some of us lead very busy lives, and there's not a time slot where we could fit in a 20 or 30 minute exercise. But even 5 to 10 minutes a day would be a lot better than depriving our body of the exercise that it needs. Another big thing is sleep. We would be a lot more comfortable. There won't be that stress that's hovering over us, and at the end of the day, we just have a better night of rest compared to not working out or giving our body some exercise. So